In 2015, as INEC was still collating the results, Jonathan called Buhari to congratulate him. Ade Omole, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post on juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Ade Omole, the director of the Leadership Committee of the Diaspora, the Presidential Campaign Council (PCC) of the All Progressive Congress (APC), urged the opposition political parties to support. Urged the opposition political leaders to support the Senate. Congressman Bola Tinubu as the president-elect from Nigeria. He made the call during an interview with the Nigerian news agency NAN on Sunday in Abuja. Omole called on the opposition to follow the example of world leaders who saw the need by congratulating and recognizing Tinubu as Nigeria's elected president. While noting that there were minimal issues in some states in February, he said they were not enough to discredit the entire process. The official congratulated Tinubu, a two-term former governor of Lagos State and flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress, in the election on becoming the president-elect. Omole advised that rather than ignite the regime with baseless accusations of voter fraud in elections, members of opposition parties should withdraw and let peace reign. This is all the more true, he said, when the credibility of the election has been tested by key stakeholders. He noted that the world leaders have also begun to congratulate Tinubu after the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared him the winner of the election for complying with the provisions of electoral law. Omole listed a number of world leaders, including those of the United States of America, through Ned Price, U.S. State Department, who said the February 25th presidential election was competitive and represents a new era for Nigerian politics and democracy. He said other world leaders congratulated Tinubu, including French President Emmanuel Macron, President of Ukraine Zelensky, and President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana, among others. He recalled that Akufo-Addo said that Tinubu's victory in the polls would contribute to improving the quality of governance, the rule of law, and the performance of the Nigerian economy. Therefore, Omole advises members of the opposing political parties, especially the presidential candidate, to follow the same path of honor and congratulate Tinubu, who extended the olive branch to him. It is the least a good athlete would do in the face of defeat, he added, like former President Goodluck Jonathan did in 2015, when he considered defeat even before INEC declared that General Muhammad Buhari was the winner of the election. In 2015, even as INEC was still collating the election results, Jonathan called Buhari to congratulate him for seeing the possible outcome of the election in the mind of a good athlete. Here will be the way forward, even now, said Omole. He called for maturity and restraint among the political class, adding that Nigerians were also vocal on the poll. He said that warming up the regime would not bring any benefit because we have no country to call Nigeria. However, he advised security officers to be vigilant and deal with individuals and groups planning to disrupt, saying the election was not a war. It is an election. And even though the minority has a say, the majority has a voice, and they will always get what they want, he said. Omole added that the All Progressive Congress train has left the station and is determined to celebrate good governance and a better life for all Nigerians, with President Tinubu. He reiterated that Diaspora Nigerians are part of a success story, saying that they will continue to work to defend Tinubu's term and win the election as he awaits his oath of office as president on May 29th, 2023. Now you are coming out to say that they should congratulate Tinubu. Why? Okay, you people carry on for my sales. Jonathan use congratulate and I saw this one congratulate. I'm sorry to disappoint you. P2B is not like that. Yes, but it is true now. It's not like that. If they expected him to toe the same line that Goodluck Ebele, that means Alright, another angle to look at it was where he said they should support Tinubu, that what's it called? That the world leaders who saw the need by congratulating and recognizing Tinubu as president, for that reason they should you don't even know what they talk. That's just it. Alright, well, at the end of the day, this is what I'm going to say. Then, Let me read this out. Why noting that there were minimal issues in some states in February? He called people dying minimal. He called people being harassed and told to go back home if they're not voting for the ruling party minimal. He called that the fact that the election being announced at the polling unit were not the same announced on TV. He called it minimal. Okay, no problem. He said they were not enough to discredit the entire process. The official congratulated Tinubu, a two former governor of Lagos State, and the flag bearer of the old APC in the election on becoming president-elect. Omele advised that rather than ignite regime with baseless accusation of voter fraud, baseless voters fraud in elections, members of the opposition party should withdraw and let peace reign. Withdraw, indeed. This is all more true, he said, when the credibility of the election has been tested by the key stakeholders. There is no credibility that was tested. He noted that the world leaders also have begun to congratulate Tinubu after the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, declared him the winner of the election for complying with provisions of election law. Omele listed a number of world leaders, including those of the United States of America, during Ned Price, U.S. State Department, who said on February 23rd, presidential election was competitive and represents a new era for Nigerian politics and democracy. He said, other world leaders congratulated Tinubu, including French President. Okay, this is all this thing they've been saying. My own is like, I've read through this thing and I not see what's in this person to talk. And what is even getting me the more like, what is he saying is that he said, the former president congratulated. What it can concern, are the two people supposed to behave well? The former president, is it not why? Because you think he congratulated the president with clear eyes? After all, the Northerners were saying, and APC people were saying, if they say then go scatter ground, that blood will flow. The man looked at it. It's not worth it. My ambition is not worth people's blood. What I know that the APC people can never in a 1 million years say. Guess me somebody that will say, okay, make this thing slide. Do you know that if the tables were turned today, the APC people, maybe this war with the Shago don't start? Yes, now. Because they are like, it is a do or die for them. And politics is not supposed to be like that. If you want, I've told you people, if you want to see a president that will work, that person where they shall do or die, you not go do anything. Coalition can you not do anything. Power where they sweet, the power where they give you. Because you'll be sinking with people that gave it to you. There's going to be free flow of communication. People will easily do things you want them to do without you having to scream down their nostrils or shout down the whole building. Why? They gave you that power. There's a communication between you. Now, why you not do what people will come at you? Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.